Nothing is greater than the sand serpents up there. Yeah, we're surfing all day and we're swinging all night. Vacation is here, beach party tonight.
Beach party, for the most uproariously uninhibited unveiling of today's pagan rites.
They appear to have all their radios tuned to Melbourne Musos.
Are you watching Facechook live tonight?
Yeah?
When I see Chris banging those drums, I feel like a bit of a bang myself afterwards.
Frankie Avalon and Annette Funicello, two youngsters in love you'll love.
The only thing I've studied this semester is drums.
You love those drums more than me, you dirty bastard.
Keep a moving and a grooving, don't stop now. Don't stop now.
Ah, it's wild and wonderful when 10,000 kids beat on 5,000 beach blankets.
Hello ladies, would you like to come and check out my paradiddles? I've got them rattling away at 208.
Here we go! Hey, how's everybody? Thank you for watching. I'm finishing already. Hey, let's turn the seagulls down. Hey, hey, how you going? There you go. My name's Chris Quinlan and welcome to a very summary Melbourne Musos Facechook Live. Hey, I might lose that, bring it back later on. And tonight it's the start. We're not far off summer. And what better time to go to Doggy Beach and start playing some power paradiddles, mate. Let me show you how to do all that business. Now, what it is tonight I'm going to talk about. Have I got hat here? What I'm doing tonight is I'm going to show you some of the wonderful things of surf rock. Okay, which came up in the 60s. We've got people like Dick Dale and the Deltones, and we've got, there's the Shadows and all that. You've got the Shantays, the Ventures, the Surfaris, and our very own Atlantics, one of the great Australian surf rock bands with what I was warbling away there, Bombora, one of the classics. How the hell do you keep it up? All that. Okay, you need, that's a bit of a double entendre there, but how do you keep those rolls up? Ooh, so let me get into it without further ado. I brought a couple of things along with me to help because it is summer. I brought the esky, mate. And what I've got here is, first of all, you've got to have your beer, okay? You've got to have your Melbourne Musos beer. You've got to have a nice glass of beer. And one of the things I'll be working with tonight is the Metronome. Yeah, my little mate. Hey, hello, little Metronome. How are you today? Hey, all right, there we go. So let's We're heading down to the beach maybe tomorrow or Sunday if the weather's okay. See how we go. Anyway, what it is one of the things. What you've got to do is actually really start thinking about how you're going to approach this kind of music. So in a very similar way, it's like a death metal drummer. You know, how the hell am I going to keep going all night? You know, that sort of business. So what I'll do tonight is actually talk about some of the basic techniques. So one of the first things you want is, of course, how do they do it? Okay. Now, when you're doing a kind of a surf rock thing, probably your first thing to do is to try and power through with single strokes, right? That's fine. 2 songs in, bring the ambo, mate. Oh, my arms. How are you going to do it? Well, one of the things that when you go into it, even if you just search on the internerds and all that sort of stuff, Nick Cushion, he picks me up every time I say, and all that stuff. What goes on is that one of the secret weapons is the paradiddle, the paradiddle, mate. There you go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to talk about the paradiddle in the most basic of ways. What it is it's essentially a single stroke roll, right, left, and then a double stroke roll, right, right. So paradiddle. It's what we call mnemonic. Paradiddle, paradiddle. If you can say it, you can play it. Paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. Build it up, and then what happens is it's got various levels to it. Okay, so what starts to go on is that when you're first starting, every note's separate. Pretty soon you want to loosen it up and you start getting it. And then bit by bit, you start thinking about the groups. It's a right group, left group. So you get right, left, 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 right, left. The metronome. Oh, what am I going to do? Right, left, 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 right, left. Make the metronome your friend. There you go. And that's what happens there. You start building it up. Now, when you're starting to do that, what can start to happen? Because you've got that kind of right group, left group, right group, left group, why not copy that with the feet? So you've got right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. That is called a 2-feel. One of the great artists that was I consider the surf master drummer of the 2-feel is Sandy Nelson, who I'll put up there. I'm going to talk about him a little bit tonight too. And what happens with Sandy Nelson is that he had Let There Be Drums when I was coming up, and after I gave up the violin, I said, Dad, I hate the violin hates me, I want to do drums. Bloody hell, son. And then we'd go out to some kind of, barbecue. Oh, he's playing drums now, wish he'd stuck with violin. Oh, can he play like Sandy Nelson? I got that all the time. All the time. Yeah. Let there be drums. But I was talking about paradiddles. I'll come back to that in a second. So what you've got is right, left, right, left. So what you've got is right, left, right, left. Synchronicity, mate. Yeah, mate. So you get... That's it. That's the main flow. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. There you go. You see, that's what starts to happen. So there's your 2-feel, and then your paradiddle. You see, that really rules large in surf music. We've got to think about the time. We're talking about late 50s into the 1960s, pre-Beatles. They're all over the place tonight with the Get Back documentary coming out and all that. So that'll be the weekend job, watching the boys. And but what it is this predates them. And what happens is that when you're actually doing your surf rock, power thing, there's 2 real things. You need a good, fast tom roll, and you need a twist. One of the tricks of a twist is that when you're playing it, of the time, it was so often on the ride cymbal, okay? That was the style of the day, okay? So you've got lots of ride cymbal there, so your hi-hat was always on 2 and 4. Old H used to get me to do that all the time. Anyway, but what would happen, one of the things about the twist that some miss out on is when you do the double tap, for those who want to know what a twist is, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Build it up. It could be, this is double, single, could be single, double, single, double, sometimes 2 doubles. Bradley Rock. How you going, Brad? Haven't talked to you for a while. There you go, you see. But one of the things you want to get out of, or sort of a little tip, is to accent the second of that double tap. So, boom. Ooh. Messy there. That's better. And that's what goes on there. So what you've got is a twist and accent the double tap. You know, accent the second tap of the double, I should say. And then what you've got is essentially 2 things. So one of the things you want to get through is, of course, lay down your feet. I'm talking about 2 feel, but you can also do the 4 feel. So you could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's right, both, like that. Paradiddle. I'm utilising the 4-piece drum kit inside the humongous Doris here. Hello, Doris, how are you today? And you got 1, 2, 3, 4. And what happens with this is that you start mixing it up a little bit. And one of the things I sort of... Don't forget you want your double strokes as well. And so when you're doing that... You don't want to dribble, you want to get them nice and high. You know, sort of thing. And there you have that. All right. And all that, Nick Cushion. There you are. I think that's 2 beers I owe you now. Bloody hell. Might be an expensive lesson, mate. For me. Anyway, so there you go. Now, when you're dealing with the double stroke roll, you've got your right, left, right, left. But what you want to start to get to do is work between your wrist control and finger control. So pretty soon you want that, the rudimentary side. And so on like that. And you really build it up, make the metronome your friend. So if I'm going to go, what was that? 200. Okay. There it is there, 200 beats a minute. The old-fashioned metronomes used to go up to 208 in increments of 8 beats they would go up in. So there's 208, a bit quicker. There it is there, you see. Get your... Oh, paradiddle time. Work it up. But what goes on is that conserves your energy. And what starts to happen is you get this kind of flow going where it's right to left, you see? So you get that. And then with that, you start to use your fingers. Okay, that's a single stroke roll, of course. And then what happens there is when you're doing that, finger control. I did say 4-piece, didn't I? Stick to that. There you go. So what happens with that is that when you build it up, it can be practice pad central, work on that, but at some point you do want to get around the drums a little bit. Okay, so this is one of the things. Now I'll move over to a little bit of the old history. When you're doing things like, I've just got my notes here. If I'm going to do Mizzaloo by Dick Dale and the Deltones, that's 173 beats a minute. That clocks in at that. Okay, so if we're going to go 173, sing it, you'll get closer. It's 2 off. Did I say 170? Oh, it's 1 off. Oh, thank you very much. Dale, 173. When you're talking about pipelines, a bit slower, by the Chantays, that's 154. Then you've got good old Walk Don't Run by the Ventures, that's 160. And, oh my lord, you can't, I treat it like a challenge piece, is Wipeout by the Surfaris. And the drummer for that is Ron Wilson. Everyone knows Wipeout when you're doing surf rock. Oh, can you play Wipeout? You know, that's the challenge piece for the drummer. But who's the drummer who did it? Ron Wilson. And there you go. And that is at 156. But I do have a bit of a... Okay.
Wipeout! Wipeout!
That's how it starts. I just thought I'd keep that in, make it the whole thing. Wipeout. You can do funny things with that. I love doing this. I did this a couple of weeks ago.
Get on the beat, 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 get on the shot, get on the beat, the pop is shot. 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 Shot.
The pub's shut. No, it's not. We're all gigging again. 30 songs, $30, mate. Hey! Red flag. Red flag. Red flag. For those who didn't see that, I put that up last week. I'll leave that with you to check it out. One of the things that you can do, of course, is split up the paradiddle by putting it around the drums, keeping the left hand here, putting on the rim shot. All right. Missed. Oh, well. But that's what goes on, you see. Now, when you're actually moving around the drums, a paradiddle has 3 segments when you're dealing with just a stick. You see, you have right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, right. comes this one, the L shape. Oh. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Wax on, wax off, grasshopper. Oh, I'm having so much fun. I love all this stuff. Ah, there you go. So I hope you're getting something out of it so far. There it is there. Paradiddles, what have I done? Speed, finger control. Resolution points is what I actually sort of started with, but I didn't say the name. You see, because what happens is if you're going back to the aforementioned right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, there's the resolution. See, right on right, left on left, but then you put the paradiddle in. There you go. So that's what happens there. Now I was going to talk about the king, arguably the king of surf drumming, is the wonderful Sandy Nelson. And one of the things about Sandy Nelson, he was a great session drummer. He had lots of doing lots of things throughout the 50s, but then he put out Let There Be Drums, and that just sort of went whack, you know, the old, that begat a lot of things. Who remember Cozy Powell's Dance with the Devil, you know, and things like that. 3 beers now, Nick Cushion. Okay, so what happens is that with that, I'm now going to talk about the king of surf drumming. To me, there's a lot of great drummers. You've got to be on the ball to be able to knock it off. I mean, when we're doing Bombora, tip of the hat to Mr. Hood, Peter Hood, an Australian drummer, and I didn't read the article, but a friend of mine, a guitar teacher friend of mine, said, that guy on Bombora, he's great. I read an interview with him, and he said the secret weapon is paradiddles. And it is. You go to Wikipedia, you go to any kind of, like the Britannica site, you know, for encyclopedia that do the history of surf music and surf drumming and get into there. And the paradiddle reigns supreme. That's how they got through it, you see. Technique, rudiments, you know, go at it. And what happens is, getting back to Sandy Nelson, he was a great session player. He had, as I said, Let There Be Drums. He also had Teen Beat and whole albums. And you just listen to it, and that's just the groove. He just sits on the groove, you know, sort of thing. So it's a little bit like he's the surfing version of Bernard Purdie. It's like that. And one of the things is the Let There Be Drums one is just a two-feel. I also call him the king of the two-feel. He's just got this beautiful sound, and the recording is like beautiful echoey kind of, you know. And then not far off a conga. So what we've got is, what I did was I got into that. Well, Mr. Snare Drum's rattling away there, and you put that in. Oh, that sound is good. Go off and listen. like a drag. What track was that on? Oh, Chris, trying to remember things. But what is it? It'd start to get into, now in a different genre, I could do the same thing if I was going to do a trad jazz kind of show. You know, that sort of biz, 4 beers, neck cushion. It's like Bond, James Bond. I'm blonde, James Blonde. That was sick. I might even cut that out, it was so bad. Something like that anyway. Ready, Steve? Yeah. All right, fellas. Let's go. That's where that comes from. Sandy Nelson. I'm going to read about the great man now. Hello, pal. How are you going? You holding up okay? You and Al Korg there? All right, let's have a look. Sandy Nelson, born December the 1st, 1938, is an American drummer who I'm going to put there and there and there. Nelson, one of the best-known rock drummers of the early 1960s, had several solo instrumental top 40 hits and was a session drummer on many other well-known hits and released over 30 albums. There you are. He lives in Boulder City, Nevada. There you go, the career. His first recording with a band called the Renegades was Geronimo, written by Nick Vennett, that's right. Produced by Kim Fowley. He's quite a controversial figure. He even had a bit of something to do with Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Nut Rocker, or something like that, back in the days of pictures at an exhibition. We'll leave prog rock for another day, not today. And released on the Original Sound Records label. Although it flopped on the national charts, it charted in some of the Midwest markets. The song, along with Charge, is part of the soundtrack 1959 film Ghost of Drag Strip Hollow. That's the start of all the beach films, you know, Beach Blanket Bingo with Annette Funicello and Frankie Avalon. All that sort of stuff. Oh, some of the great things like that. Oh, what's that?
Get on the beat, get on the beat, get on the beat, get on the beat, get on the beat.
I'm the kind of guy that's Dion. Settle down. I practice paradiddles all day and all night. I do my triplets all night. I'm the wanderer, the paradiddler. I paradiddle, diddle, 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 diddle. Get on the beat, get on the beat. And there's that kind of oh, beautiful stuff. Anyway, love all that business too. There you go. Get on the bit, get on the bit, get on the bit. Oh, where are we now? Did you know that Sandy Nelson attended high school with Jan and Dean? Okay, the famous singers of the time. And there you go. And he became a respected session drummer, played with Phil Spector's Teddy Bears. And Phil Spector, lock and lock. Oh boy, controversial figure there. And there you have that. His instrumental recording, Teen Beat, on Original Sound Records, rose to number 4 on the Hot 100 in 1959. Sold of 1 million copies and was awarded a gold disc. Subsequently, he signed with the Imperial label, and then Let There Be Drums came to be. And there it was. very sadly, near the end of 1963, Sandy Nelson was involved in a motorcycle accident, and he had to have essentially the lower part of his right leg amputated, and that's very sad. But he came back, and one of the things is, of course, when that happens, there's, you just go with it. I'm not trying to be flippant. It's just that you've got to give it to the guy for being so, I can't find the word for it, but you know what I mean. Hero. And what happens? He kept on going. So, he kept on that going. There you go. There's that. Now I'm going to give you a little exercise. I better start wrapping up the show. I'm already over. I love these kinds of things, so I'll probably have a little bit of a 40-minute show for you here. I'll chop it down to 25 for Channel 31. I'm going to give you a double-double, okay? And if you're going to go to two feel, so you got right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. So you got... right, left, right. Starts with singles, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And there's doubles there. So what happens here is that you got right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left. There you go. Oh, let's get the birds in. And the cat. There you go. All right. I should start thinking about wrapping the show up, I suppose. Shall I? Yeah, the cat says so. I'm doing this sober. Wipe out. Okay, what have I got here? Oh, what's this one?
Let's party like it's 2019 BC.
I did that the other week. Come on now.
The pub is shut. The pub is shut.
Now, I didn't explain this before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pub is shut. Not tonight. And so what happens is that that's in 6/4. And I explained that a couple of weeks ago, and as you know, I like continuity. So it's like, bum, 5, 6, bum, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, so on it goes. And that, my friends, is tonight's show. I hope you enjoyed it. It's all a little bit about metronomes. Sandy Nelson, there you go. Hello, pal, how are you? I'm going off to have a little bit of editing cordial now. And have a great night, have a great weekend. And if you head off to Doggy Beach like I am, get a bit of the old Sandy Nelson into you and the Bombora with the Atlantics and have a bit of a night. And a day. There you go. So, here we go. Take care, everybody. Hey. Ding. Let's go. Hey, take care, everybody. Oh, let's get everything happening here. Oh, let's see, what have we got here? Oi. Oh, all right, we got that. We got that. Here we go. And we got, here we are here. We put that back in. Oh, and we go back here. Hello, pal. See you later. Hey.